Hello everyone, we are back out again today. I hope you can hear me. It is blowing a gale, but the sun is out. It's an absolutely stunning day here in the north of Scotland, if one stays protected from the wind. The nail field, this is the one I was on the last video that was all stubble. The lovely farmer has come and ploughed it. He's ploughed a few others as well, but we thought we'd have a go on this one to start with. So I've actually got my harness back, so I'm going to put it on, put the phone on that, and record so you can see as I'm walking and what I'm coming across, and you can hear some of the sounds. So let's go see what the lovely farmer has ploughed up for us today. Rightio folks, I decided to walk down from the car in that direction to come down to this hollow that I showed you in the last video that I said I thought would probably be really interesting because of the way that the slope of the field will move the objects down within the earth as the tractor plows. So I'm down here. I wanted to show you this view I've got here. Now, how is that for a place to come detecting? We're out of the wind here as well, so it's nice and quiet and a beautiful view of the firth and the countryside, and it's just absolutely stunning. But I've also come across a signal just here. Now, that whole way that I walked down the row from the car, there was nothing but little bits of slag. But I went down this channel because I was a bit unsure of what the farmer is up to in this field, because it looks quite nice rows, and I don't want to get shouted at for messing up things that he's planted even. So I went down the furrow and there was nothing at all except slag. But I've come along here and got that. It's ringing 49 to 51, just in there. It changes to 63, 64 when we go that direction, but it's nice and solid. It says it's very shallow. That is on Park 1, ground balanced and nothing notched out. So let's get the pinpointer out and let's have a look and see if we can see what this is here. So, I've got our handy dandy pinpointer here. It's on, and let's see if it can find it. Oh, it's screaming its head off right away, so it's right in the top, whatever it is. There it is there, and it looks like a piece of lead. Hooray. But it's not iron, and it's not slag. Let me get my glove on, and I will show it to you. There we go. It is a piece of lead. Not too exciting, but it's a start, and who knows what else is out there. Let's keep going. Okay folks, I've been all the way along the edge of that dip there, and nothing at all except a small piece of the back of a lock. But I think that is sitting at about, well, it's bouncing, but it's sitting at a solid mid-tone reading, and it's two-directional, so I don't think it's slag. It doesn't sound like slag. Let's have a dig up and see what it is. Could be something really good. Who knows? It would be nice to have it in this field, because we've come a long way and nothing. It's like butter, this field, though, because it's been ploughed, and it's been ploughed so deeply. Everything just moves so easily. Right there. In my hand, what have we got? We have a piece of lead shot. A 22 bullet. There she is. How exciting is that? That's absolutely her. 92 bullet. Yippee. Okay, well, on to the next. Let's hope we can find something more exciting. Okay folks, here we go again. That is sitting at a solid 25, 26. So, goes two ways. Shows it as a couple of bars deep. So let's have a look and see what this is. Just turn it over a little bit with the spade. See taken it out, so we're going to put the pinpointer back into the hole. No, it's still down there. It's now at 22. I hope that doesn't mean that it's now a piece of aluminium, but we shall see. Let's get the pinpointer on. And oh, look. It's our friend the can. Aluminium can slaw. Oh well, it was a signal. It was a solid signal. It was exciting for a little bit. On we go. Right, folks, you saw how we started the day, and this is what's happened in the space of an hour. Welcome to Scotland. The field wasn't very productive anyway. I've got one small coin, which I'll show you. I think it's Victorian. It was sunbathing. But other than that, I'm going to get out of this nasty wind. See you soon. So, that's me home, dry, and recovered. It got quite squally out there. It had been like that earlier in the day, but we got a bit of sunshine, so we went out even though it was slightly windy, and I got halfway around the field and it blew up crazy. The snow started and it got really wild. Gavin had stayed near to the car, so he just legged it back, but I had to get back the rest of the way around the field. Yeah, anyway, all's well that ends well, and it was very, very quiet and very, very odd. I was walking in a plough mark from the tractor's tyre at one point, and the thing was over a metre wide, and it had the prints on it, so it was just one tyre. And I was noticing as I went around the field that it was ploughed every bit of 2 foot deep. That is the deepest plough I have ever seen. And I know because along the back side of the field it's a raised beach, and it's got all of the loam on top of that sand that's from all of the vegetation that's died over the hundreds and hundreds of years, thousands of years since it's been a raised beach. And they actually turned the sand over and boulders over with this tractor, whatever kind of monster tractor it was they used. The boulders that I saw in the field were huge. I could barely lift them, and that's what this plough was turning over. And the consequence of this is, as much as it looks great that the field's been deep ploughed, it's actually turned all the fines 2 foot deep, and we can't see them very well. So there wasn't really a lot to find. You saw the bit of lead that I found. I've got a couple of pieces of an aluminium can. An old small 22 bullet that's been fired. It was a modern one, and right on the edge of the field as I was coming back, the bit that runs along the road, I got a signal, and when I put the detector over it was really bright, and I looked down and I had a sunbather. So I'm just going to get this turned around so you can see. It's actually a really good nick. It's probably not going to focus on it. It's a Lizzie Bunhead, really, really good shape, and make sure I get that the right way up. 1866, really, really good shape coin. So, and that was just sitting right on the surface in these massive clods that were like these 2 foot deep clods, and trying to walk on them and your feet were falling down in the holes between them, and it was a nightmare. So I think we might have to wait till it gets ploughed again to turn this stuff back up, because it was so quiet. Gavin had one significant find before he legged it back to the car, and that was this thing. Don't know what it is. It's really interesting looking. If you have any ideas, and that's the sort of in that bit there. I don't know if this is actually focusing on this, because I've never done the camera like this before, so hopefully it's going to work. If not, I'll go back to my other way of just putting pictures up. But I thought it might be nice to talk to you after the detect. I did manage to get all the way around the field. I did walk in the packed earth for 3/4 of it, which saved me, because when I got in that loose stuff, I was just wrecked. I'm really tired now. But I got all the way around the field. That's fantastic. And got out, enjoyed it. There was some lovely scenery when the sun was out, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, and I'll get out again soon and put up another video as quick as I can. Take care, everyone.